Alright, I've broadcasted an align to. If y'all could align to that, we will get this party started.
Are there bookmarks on the way there, or are we just taking fleet?
We are just gonna be taking fleet.
But remember to bookmark the wormhole once we're through.
Yeah, you can bookmark it, you can not bookmark it, and just hope that you align in the right direction as everybody else. Your choice. I recommend bookmarking it just in case. It looks like everybody's aligned, so we're fleet warping. So there might be drifters here, so we're gonna just sit there for a second, if there are, and wait for them to go through the wormhole, because they do. Except they don't show up on the other side, so I don't know where the fuck they go, but they go through it.
They got the special key.
That's probably it. It's kind of like Mass Effect 2, that special. Is it the Omega 4 relay or whatever? Okay, now the wormhole's clear. So everybody approach the wormhole. Prop mods on, speed mode. Let's go. When you get to the wormhole, turn your prop mod off. It turns out even afterburners add mass to your ship, and there is a finite mass to these wormholes. Stupid idea, in my biased opinion, but you know.
I'm seeing two Guardians streaking past me, and I feel so ashamed.
Maybe, but those are specially set up for this content. So it would help if I turned on my prop mod.
Also, two were living up to his name in a Dogger. Drogo.
Yeah.
Sorry, Drogo.
Yeah, he asked about it, but he hasn't used a micro jump field generator before, so I'm kind of hesitant to have him use it. We'll see how it goes, though. Well, let's go a little bit faster. Should have done that at the beginning. And somebody just dropped comms. You okay there, sign in? Sign in.
Yes, I'm back.
Are you okay? Are you
Yes,
okay?
Yes, I am okay. I am also finding it weird that I can't find Fleet 1.
You can't find Fleet 1?
It's not on the list.
It's not supposed to be.
You're talking to us, so
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of in Fleet 1 right now.
No, he meant as when he dropped and went back to lobby, he couldn't see it. So, and that's expected because Fleet 1 is a locked channel. This prevents just random Joe Schmo from dropping in unannounced and shitting up comm. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Excellent. Okay, as long as everybody's prop mods are off, take the wormhole. Take the wormhole. Take the wormhole. Means jump the wormhole into
The unknown.
scary.
We've probably done this before 1,000 times.
Bookmark the wormhole if you want, or don't. I don't.
For the first 2 seconds, you always dread and think, oh shit, I'm in the wrong system.
Oh, trust me, we are in the right system.
D-scan looks clear.
It's full of recons.
Yeah, but it looks clear. That's the important part.
That's the important part. Okay, so assuming everybody has bookmarked the wormhole, I have broadcasted an align to, if you would align to it, and if you have active hardeners, turn them on. If you don't worry about it. Confessors, you're going to want to be in defense mode, or if you're feeling ballsy and or want to die early, feel free to pick a different.
The standard Hive fleet has regular plating, not active hardeners.
Yes, should be, but some people are special. By special, that could be taken multiple ways.
Uh-huh, I see.
And we have the whole fleet in the wormholes, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a fleet warp. Yes, special like a snowflake. And enough of them pile up on the road, it makes it really hard to drive.
Special.
also there are several of the special role ships that do in fact have active hardeners.
So, there's a gate, tagged Golf. Who was that? Troubled Waters. I guess Troubled Waters didn't align, but that's okay. There's a gate, tagged Golf. Approach it. Prop mods on.
Confirm Confessor still defensive mode?
No, you can be in speed mode.
There's nothing shooting at us.
Or sharpshooter if you really want to go slow without the extra armor, but you know.
Cue the giant drifter fleet.
Look how they display the effects of the wormhole now.
Right? That's awesome. And this is a magnetar, so your guns do more damage. But your tracking goes to shit. So go figure.
Yeah, I guess drifters get the same penalties, so...
Do they, though?
I don't remember if they do get the wormhole bonus or not. It doesn't really matter. They all die the same.
Words to live by.
Is it safe to go to the Sisters of Eve flotilla?
In theory, yes.
What do you mean, in theory?
Because there might be people there who will kill you.
Okay. Fair point.
So quick FYI for the Confessors, you can switch to other modes when we are not passing through a gate. It's just when we're passing through it that you need to be in defensive mode, because otherwise you may be crunchy and good with ketchup. Fleet appears formed up.
Yeah, I'm in a convo for a second. Shit. How do we handle that? Not at this time. Not at this time.
Additional information, Sisters of Eve Flotilla is one of the places that get patrolled by the Auto Legion Lancers and the Drifter Battery.
Are we moving forward?
Yes, fleet, take gate, take gate, take gate, take gate.
I should point out you are capable of swapping modes in flight, so as long as you know cool down.
Apollo, get set up on Apollo. Webb's tracking disrupts, no gun. It's shooting dark, so dark is broadcasted for armor. Apollo is swapping. Andreas Uhad. You're doing things wrong. There you go.
Apollo take...
Do not shoot, do not shoot, do not shoot.
Who was doing the shooting?
Stop shooting the Apollo Tyrannus.
Ceasefire, ceasefire, ceasefire.
You're fine. They stopped.
Apollo taking damage.
Ceasefire, do not apply any damage to the Apollo.
Mark!
Who is firing?
Mark back!
Pull your damage.
Need to lock up Mark and Kelly.
No, he stopped. Mark, are you okay there, bud?
One,
So-
you only get 2 strikes
to be-
here.
To be clear, if that blue overshield disappears, we will have a doomsday that may go off before we are ready for it, at which point something very expensive may explode and it will be your fault.
You doing okay there, Mark, though? Just making sure. I mean, is this difficult, or...?
You just stuff down quick.
Dark, let's check our orbits.
Yeah, let's see, who do we start with? We start with Jenneth,
Fine.
and then we have Alec.
Alex just caught Drifter, so I'm just webbing and settling.
There's a fine for right now, though, if you look at the numbers right now.
Yeah, I'm fine. 0.3.
Hara Tomato, Mallow,
Oh, it's good, but I am almost getting bumped by some of the Podgies.
almost getting bumped, but not quite.
No, I got bumped one.
General.
Super.
Pop Drifter. Now you can shoot the Drifter. Now you shoot the Drifter. There you go. See, there's an order to this. So, in case you were wondering, we have determined that the Drifter Doomsday has a tracking feature to it, and we are working to get ourselves under the tracking. Okay, everybody approach Gate Alpha. Approach Gate Alpha. Approach Gate Alpha. There's a tracking value to the Doomsday, it turns out, and we are working to get under the tracking and signature. So we are signature tanking and tracking and everything. But the minute you pop the overshield, which is the blue overshield, all your effects go away. All of them. They just go away. So we're making sure that we are set up in advance to sig tank, effectively, the Doomsday with values that have been predetermined before I started doing this as the FC portion. So now you know why. And that Doomsday does 675,000 damage Omni-type. So nothing we've got here is going to survive that. Got any questions on that part? No? Okay, good. This is why we ask you not to shoot the Doomsday before we're ready. So that way we don't trigger the Doomsday on their schedule, we trigger the Doomsday on our schedule. And yes, we have a schedule. Damn it, Keystone. Okay, so a little bit of exciting. Some people doing it bad, but they fix themselves, so don't get too worked up. As long as they learn the lesson and don't do it again, this won't be too much of an issue. Some people recommend dragging the targets to a separate line, since you can apparently drag them down. Mine end up hidden by the overview the minute I do that, so it doesn't work for me, but it might work for you.
It should snap to the edge of your overview outside.
Yeah, well, I also got the fleet window there, so it ends up either behind the overview or the fleet window. And since my selected item is... It snaps to the edge of your selected item, not your overview, for me, at least. The overview extends past the edge of the selected item window. So, for whatever reason, it snaps below that, so I have to move the overview to see it again.
Right.
That's really annoying for me. But, you know, it is what it is. I could fix that, but lazy. Effort.
Fleet formed up.
Yay! Take gate, take gate, take gate, take gate. Take gate. We probably should practice. I do know of a good place to do that.
Negative, Drifter.
Excellent. As soon as I take the gate. So, for everybody wondering, tag X-ray takes you back to the beacon where we first warped in. It's usually called Rift. It takes you back to the beginning. So, we're not going to we're going to approach gate Alpha. Shoot the things. Approach gate Alpha, shoot the thing. This is
the Jenkins thing, Dark.
Oh, yeah, if you accidentally take a gate before, you are told to, you get the privilege of yelling Leroy Jenkins. And don't do it half-assedly, because that just makes me sad. Do it with gusto.
What does a half-assed Leroy Jenkins even sound like?
Say that again?
Jenkins.
Yeah, you ask Alec. He did it once. I'm pretty sure it was Alec.
It was.
Yeah, ask Alec how it's done.
Do not
half-assedly.
yell that over Fleetcom right now. My ears are barely hanging as it is.
Oh, that's me. Maybe the champion Leroy Jenkins.
Hey, it's your boy Leroy.
Hey, Trouble, you want to turn on your prop mod, maybe?
Yeah.
There we go. I knew you had it, didn't you?
You want to come to the gate also?
He's coming. I think he's set to orbit from the looks of it, but it looks like he might be almost close enough, so we should take the gate. Also, you might want to pull your drones in. Drones in. You forgot your drones.
Did I hear take the gate?
Yeah, take the gate.
You did. Welp.
Rip those drones. Yep, take the gate. Okay, so there's nothing there. So you're in luck, Aria. You're in luck. You want to go back and get him?
Sure.
Okay, take the acceleration gate. Everybody else go toward the Alpha transfer gate. Everybody should go towards the acceleration gate. We'll hang out there. And you
Just
can
to
go
be
back.
on the safe side. Sorry about that, FC.
So everybody approach gate Charlie. Gate Charlie, gate Charlie, gate Charlie.
It's not like I particularly need the drones, but...
Might as well. We have the opportunity. So, in case anybody's wondering, gate Charlie always leads to something else. Not directly in line, always, necessarily. Like, gate Charlie in the antechamber takes you to the Nexus, which is nice and shiny. In this case, it takes you backwards one room. So what used to happen is the gates were locked, the transfer gates were locked, and you'd have to go back a room to hack the can in a certain amount of time before you could take the gate here, as it was time limited. That is no longer the case, and that can no longer exists, sadly. Womp womp.
All right. Area is clear. Drones are returning. I'm returning to Gate Alpha. If you hear me scream, that means there is suddenly a drifter.
Surprise drifters, everybody's favorite. The General's got utmost faith in you, Arya. He is already going to Gate Alpha.
Hell yeah.
Gate active. Rejoining fleet.
Hey, everybody approach Gate Alpha. Everybody approach Gate Alpha. Gate Alpha. Gate Alpha. Yay! Prop mods on, speed mode, let's go.
I love how even in speed mode with prop mods on, the best I can get out of this thing is 7:15.
I should just have 4 extra at this point.
Compressors are fucking slow, man.
Has drones out.
Yeah, somebody's got their drones out. It's probably General because it says F-Cord. And there's only one F-Cord member in fleet, so... It's only one F-Cord member in fleet, so it's kind of obvious who that person is.
As always.
General! General! No, apparently I gotta remember to turn both my prop mods on. Somebody took the gate, so you should probably not. Probably just stop your
Cancel
ship.
that if that's you.
Yeah, come on!
Catherine!
You owe us a Leroy.
Leroy Jenkins!
Alright, fleet, take gate, take gate, take gate. And is there a drifter there? Okay.
Tyrannus times 2.
Oh, switch. You said Artemis or Apollo?
Apollo Tyrannos times 2.
Excellent. Pick one, gets it. Oh, I'll tag.
Perfectly timed.
One is at 4,000, one is at 11,000.
Tag one. Tag one. Or webs, tracking disrupts, orbits. Tag one.
Don't shoot him.
Mallow, tracking disrupts on tag 2.
Got it.
And rest in peace, Catherine Skysong's Confessor.
Rest in pieces.
Rest in pepperoni.
God damn it. Didn't somebody ever capture God seeing this? Hang on, I'll rephrase that into English. Did someone with a capture card catch that Confessor getting killed?
Did somebody catch it?
Capture it. Video capture.
Oh, I have no idea. That's a good question. Alright, I got the loot for the Confessor and the Damnation.
Awesome.
Alrighty, so...
Arya's fine.
I was missing one person. Who was it? Okay, so Arya's fine. Alec.
Good.
Mallow.
0.19, I'm good.
Hard Tomato. General.
Super.
Pop Drifter 1 only. 1 only.
One is going for super.
Do
Two
not
is taking
apply damage
damage.
to 2.
Now, set up on number 2. Webs, tracking disrupts. Get set up on number 2.
Two is still taking damage.
Still?
Mark is it you?
Yep, 2 is definitely still taking damage. Ceasefire,
Yeah,
ceasefire, ceasefire.
Mako. However you pronounce it.
Mako, sorry.
This whole scenario works against the instincts and, just procedure for everything else in the game. But it is imperative that you not fire on these until given the order. What will happen if it goes off at the wrong time is easily a billion-isk explosion.
Those Guardians are expensive. We've already had one loss today. If we could, avoid making that a second loss, that'd be great. If not, well, that's better a confessor than a guardian, I guess. Let me look at the ship. I wonder if the pod can even take the gate. So your best bet would be to warp back to the bookmark that you made, Catherine, and try and pod your way. Or we could shoot you and get a pod kill mail, and that would get you out quicker.
Oh, I can get out anytime I want. Self-destruct always works.
That works too. Just, shooting you is faster. Okay, so, Jeneth.
Good.
Alec.
Good.
Alright, Tomato.
Besides, I'm learning still.
That didn't come across our Tomato. What is the radius of it? General.
Super, super.
Mallow.
Good.
Pop drifter. If by radius you mean how far out does it reach? It reaches out to about 300 kilometers, if I remember right. Or was it 500? I think it was 500. It was 500. 500 kilometers. So everybody approach gate alpha. So yes, you can't outrange it, if that was your plan. I'm going to play Hack the Doodad.
What does Hack the Doodad do?
It might give me a doodad as soon as I'm done.
Hack the doodad, do the doodad, do the doodad give.
Hey, hack successful. So the alignment units give you a sequence like that you can use to trade later.
Okay.
For drifter drugs, but right now Ark is just stockpiling them in case of reason.
In case you need lots of drugs?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, stockpiling the doodads in case somehow CCP comes back to this and says, "Oh, look, you've been doing the thing for so long, and now's your chance to actually do something with." Probably.
Which means the Bank of Mac is going to be happy.
Yup. Odds are they won't, but you can dream, you can hope, fingers crossed, all that stuff.
It would be fair.
Didn't they just bring back a raven lost for 11 years or something?
Out of curiosity, that sleeper data bank, does that have anything?
It has data cores.
Ah.
Of the sleeper variety, so absolutely worth it. It's rather unfortunate, my biased opinion, but
It is what it is.
Quick question. For disruption, do you guys prefer the range or the speed disruption script? Okay.
Speed script.
Verzak, you might want to turn on your afterburner there, buddy.
No, he's looting. The cruisers
right.
like I told him to.
Apologies, did not hear that.
Yep, nope, no worries. He is doing exactly what I told him to. This is the part where we're going to leave Catherine behind. Bye, Catherine. Nobody liked you anyway. You smelled funny. Fleet, take gate. Send your lost mail to Haratomato.
Negative drifters.
They will issue SRP for this to replace your now dead confessor.
Roger that. It was still too shiny.
We could reship them. Oh, but probably just give you a replacement. Approach gate alpha. We could reship you and then have you back in for the second, because we're gonna need 3 runs for this. Approach gate alpha. Haratomato might just contract you one and then have you back in for the next one. Also, if you warp to the bookmark that you made, you're going to land about 80 kilometers off. If you see a celestial behind the wormhole, you can warp to the celestial and then warp back. But it's a dead space, so you'll always land X range off from the invisible beacon where everybody lands. Just, FYI. Stupid dead space rules.
Harry, could I get some cap when you get an opportunity, please?
So yeah, if you're fast enough, we can get you back in for round. By the way, we're gonna have to do this 3 times because there's enough people for 3 payout. three Hikantas worth of payouts. They're gonna ignore that last medium wreck for Zach once you grab that one large, and just come to the gate. Good. And Fleet, take the gate, 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 take gate, take gate, take gate.
Negative, Drifter.
Oh, sounds so depressed when you say that, Arya.
We came all this way, we brought all these people together and they don't show. You would be disappointed too.
We've killed 3. Everybody approach gate golf. We've got gate golf, gate golf, gate golf. Frigates in this room web, so you should, in theory, shoot them first. You don't have to, but, they're going to slow somebody down, so. We've killed 3 drifters so far, 2 in 1 room. So they did show up. And they even got a kill out of us because somebody Leroyed.
Oh, that was the most dramatic Leroy we've had in some time.
I'm telling you from a confessor way just to up that.
If you're gonna go big.
Go out with a bang. And then Verzak, once we get to the gate, I'm going to drop an MTU, and you can feel free to drop all the loot you've got. Uriel.
Sorry about that.
Are you vacuuming?
Was about to ask the same question.
What happened?
Are you vacuuming?
I think he is vacuuming. Well, that or wherever he's at, somebody else is.
I like the rainbow color show.
So this gate is different. So you're going to want to pay attention when I actually issue the orders for this one. Alright, so they're all dead. Excellent. So this is how this gate works. We know there is at least one drifter on the other side. Their name is Hikanta Tirana. And they do extra damage across the board. Just flat out more damage. They're also about 100-ish kilometers off from the landing beacon, so they've got cruiser grade tracking with greater than 1280 DPS, because the average drifter does 1280 Omni, and they do more. So what we're going to do is we're going to send the Damnation in first to get aggro. Then the Guardians and the Pilgrim will come in. The Pilgrim's going to do his little deal, and we're going to wait for the Drifter to get a little bit closer. And then I'm going to call everybody else in, which includes the Astarte and all the Confessors and the Drug and the Vigilant. So it's going to be a staggered approach to the gate. Are there any questions to?
No.
Excellent. Okay, so Damnation is taking the gate. Guardians, Pilgrim, please align down the gate. Don't worry about the MTU. We'll be back for it. So, just the Hikanta. Just the Hikanta. So, come on. Come at me. Guardians, Pilgrim, you may now take the gate. Guardians, Pilgrim, take the gate. Pilgrim, you are free to track and disrupt the Hikanta when you are.
TD.
Fleet, take the gate, take the gate, take the gate. Fleet, take gate, take gate, take gate. Wait for the Hikanta to get a little bit closer, and then
switch to super.
Switch to super. Aye, Fleet gets set up on Hikanta. Webs, tracking, disrupts. No guns. No gun. So unlike the other drifters, which web at 10%, this one actually webs at 60%, 60. So it's about the only one that actually matters. Yeah, its Doomsday even does more than the regular Apollo Artemis Doomsdays.
On to switching.
Switching, aye. Haratomato. So both Haratomato and General are supposed to be orbiting at 1,000 ordered, but they'll probably end up in different orbits because of the... If I remember it right.
Yeah, mine's re-establishing at the moment.
Yay. Okay, so... Janeth.
Is good.
Carrie.
Good.
Mallow.
Good.
Haratomato.
Only 1.019.
0.19. General.
Super, super.
Still at 0.19, Haratomato.
Yes, 20 now.
20 I. Pop Hikanta. Pop Hikanta. Pop Hikanta. Pop Hikanta. Don't worry about the loot for this one as well. For Zach, the
Back.
MTU should have it.
Wow. I think that's the first time I've ever done more than 1,000 damage with a Confessor.
Alright, regroup is called. So in case anybody's wondering, this is how this works. Hikanta will drop an index. The index is not for this hive. The index is for another hive. In this case, the index readout. What happens next is what you should do next. If you were to follow this through in a logical progression, is you could take this index to readout, go through the readout hive, and if you see where I tagged 0, there's a vault, readout vault, and you plug the index in over there, and you get 10 readout elements out of the deal. I've got several Vidette indices for trade later on run 2.
Is it just me, or do the hives look different?
Might just be you. I think they still look the same.
I think it's just you.
At one point, they did change the shader on them from the Drifter shader to the regular Jove shader. I don't know if that's what you...
Yeah, probably just me then.
So, Sky Song, how are you coming along?
Just made it to the station, putting the ship together.
Excellent. So we will go to the wormhole and await you there then. Shouldn't be too far, right?
6 jumps.
Well, alright then. Now's a good chance to practice using the Jogger's micro jump field generator. This is what we're gonna do. Oh, somebody warped out early. I guess you have to go?
No, I just Leroyed.
Well, we didn't say for warping off, just taking a gate, so I guess technically you're fine. So take the fleet warp, take the fleet warp, take the fleet warp. Welcome back, Sky Song and Turbo.
Thank you.
Lancers, no drifters. Approach Gate Gulf. Approach Gate Gulf.